There we go. That fixed that end. Twitch is fine now. Something happened to Twitch and it like shattered my internet. Or shattered my PC connections. That was really weird. There's like even StreamerBot's struggling with connecting specifically to Twitch and nothing else, which is incredibly abnormal. Like, Discord crashed as well. Like, that's why I'm just so confused by this, because, like, Discord got reset. Twitch lagged. And my streamer bot disconnected from... thing. Like, I actually don't even know what happened there. I went to my idle meeting and then I come back and my entire computer had just shattered. That was really strange. Well, again, a reminder network's driver update? Maybe? I doubt it, though. I mean, that was unfortunate timing if that was the case. But, yeah. I mean, again, it's just another reminder of why the PC is getting an upgrade, right? They're doing the new PC. So these issues don't happen anymore. I need to still talk with my mate about finding the last few parts for it all. That was really strange. The fact that it was so universal of like things that got hit by that is what confused me the most. Well, I can't monitor the stream health anymore, which that should be fine as long as like we don't have any more large scale problems. Cause technically the stream is offline on my end. Because it was using the old stream. I've just had to like manually reconnect it. Technically means the YouTube one is like split into 2 streams. Anyway. What do we feel like I can do to make this feel more like that specific character? Instead of just a Gilby clone. By design. I feel like it's just gonna be what it looks like for a while. I need, like, a greater detail, because, like, I swear, every design thing I'm looking at for her, it's just, there's too little detail, and I'm lacking specific spots of detail, and it's starting to piss me off. At least to me, it's not looking so much like Gilby anymore, I guess. Stinky old man. Yes, yes, I am. How's it going, Bug? Hope your days are going well. Is it so hard to find, like, a good pose of this character so I can see what the fuck they look like? Wait, is that actually a slit on the dress, not just a, like, design cut? No. Right now you can't see it, but I'm basically, like, weirdly licking the end of my pen. My design pen. I'm just, like, twirling it around in my tongue. I don't know why, and I don't know why I'm explaining that to you guys. Do with that information what you will. Guess that's more thing like that then. Instead of this. Yeah, welcome to the weird information of today. Remember, kids, if you're unsure what to do, draw the alphabet with your tongue. If you don't know what I'm referring to, that you're a much better person than I. Of a bird, I ended up taking a long nap. I mean, that's not a bad thing, though. But yeah, not fair. Make sure to take breaks and rest, Bug. And have you overworking yourself too much? It's like 8 or 9 today. Damn. You're becoming like me, old and going to bed at like a very different time. Next thing you know, you're gonna wake up at like 4 in the morning. 3 or 4 in the morning. Like the old man I am. I don't know why I'm doing this today with the pen. Clearly, I have the desire to have something in my mouth. What? You has to wake up at 5 in the morning tomorrow. To be fair, I woke up at... When did I message you, Bug? I think I woke up at 2 in the morning today. $2:50 was when I sent one of my messages. Then I, like, lay down again, then sent another message at, like, 4:30. And then sent another message at 5:30. Why not? Maybe I need to buy a lollipop. I think that'll quench my desire. Keep spamming with art, to be fair. I mean, I love it. You didn't hear me complaining. It's good you stay on Do Not Disturb. To be fair, okay, so I've said this before. I stay on Do Not Disturb for a variety of reasons, but like the rule of thumb is that like if I'm... Because I'm pretty sure I turn up offline if I'm actually offline, right? I haven't actually like double checked this. But like during the night, I'm on fully Do Not Disturb with my, my phone. But like, I will open up, if I wake up, I open up and look at the thing. But like, again, rule of thumb is, if I'm online, I'm probably accessible. If I'm not online, I'll probably look within the next few hours. Like, I wake up every few hours most of the time, and I tend to look at my phone for, like, at least 5 minutes. So, like, I'm fairly available most of the time. Whether or not I respond is a question, though, because, again, I might look at my phone for 5 minutes. That'll mean I've got enough time to, like, actualize my brain and respond to something. But, you know what I mean, right? Same, yeah. Oh yeah, Bug, I want you to help me bug Yawa for something, by the way, later. What? I can't talk about it on stream. I'll flick you a message in a minute. He asked Bug to bug. Well, she's great at it. Almost like it's in her nature, in her name even. Bug be buggin'. Bug both be buggin' and tweaking. She's be tweaking, she be twacking, she be making monkey noises. What? Man, that's gonna just live rent-free for a while. You've done this to yourself, Bug. You've done this to yourself. Look, I have to have my revenge for all of the Oni-chans and shit, okay? I have to sit there and listen to both you and Yao call me Oni-chan. I have to have at least a couple things I can use in response to make you reconsider your friendship with me. I mean, what? Hey, Crystal Moon, how's it going? What? Matt? How am I? Not too bad. I'm alive. And in the day, that's all you can really ask for, right? Am I gonna have to, like, look up a video of this character just to, like, try and get as much detailing as I can of them? Like, why is there not that many images of them? I feel like I'm gonna have to move where this hand is. A beautiful sketch, thank you. I try my best. Trying to do one of my friends as a character from Infield, well, in their outfit, and I am struggling to find enough reference material of that said character. Is it supposed to be a curved coat? It looks like it's supposed to be a pointed coat. There. There's that. I think. I mean, I still need to like finish doing the hair at some point as well. But I'll leave that till a bit more later, because I'm not sure what I quite want to do with the final points of it, if I want to have some of it coming off to the sides more or not. Yeah, like, most of the shots I have of the character is, like, basically near the shoulders up. Like, about, like, the armpit level up. And it's like, cool, that tells me nothing about their outfit. God damn. I don't even have, like, a waist shot that I can effectively use of this character. Which is actually probably the part that would help me the most right now. I'm gonna do a frame-by-frame analysis of Yao's playthrough for, VODs. I might have to, actually. Like, genuinely, I might have to, like, find the character in videos just to find, like, their outfit. Because, like, characters, because I don't think Arcane's in the game outside of, like, a cutscene or two. And that's why she's not got much, like, clear-cut content about her visual. Because I think she's supposed to be a character in the game, but I don't think there's, like, much asset outside of the cutscene she's in. I do love that, like, Yawa keeps asking me for either, like, a very, very random stuff or her in an infield character outfit. It is something I find very entertaining, that those are the only things she's, like, constantly asking for. Like, looks like it's got a, there's like a thing there. Right, like there's a slight discrepancy here, and then there's like a thing across here as well. belts there, and belts there, and belts there. There's belts everywhere. That's stuff that will be clearer to do after we stop doing initial sketch phase. Yeah, it's a really weird one. I find that it's just like the sheer difference in doing like a preset outfit like this and a creative outfit of like my own design as well. I don't know what I like more doing, I have to say, because like there's the fun of doing my own design, but there's also like the sheer difficulty of trying to find what I want to do with it. Because again, we could compare it versus the other Yawa art that I did, well, working on currently, right? This one. Where, like, this is my own outfit idea. And then you get this, which is, like, very different. I still really do want to finish this one, though. It shouldn't be too much more to finish. It is just literally like the flower, the eyes, and then a little bit more shading and cleanup, right? Because we still haven't got that flower done in the top for the other ear. So we got to do a flower there. We always have to do a flower there. That's right, I was gonna message Bug about what I need her to help me bug Yawa for. Here we go. Okay. I have sent Bug the message I wanted to send. What I need to nag Yawa about later. Bug found a piece of fan art that basically gives me most of what I want. Finally! Holy! That one fan art actually shows me all the parts that I have been unable to find. Oh. How has it taken me this long to like, I have just... So, again, she just found one that's, like, about, like, from the thighs up, and it is a slightly ludified version of the outfit a bit more. But, like, why is it that a piece of fan art like that is, like, the only reference there is for what the outfit looks like? Because I couldn't even find confirmation that, like, she has 2 pouches here. It's so hard to find anything. What artist? You'll have to ask Bug, because she just sent me the image. It's part of that first package. That you sent. It's the last one of those. Because, like, again, almost everything else you sent, I've seen. Like, there's that full model one you sent. That one doesn't really show enough. Like, it does show me that I've gone, like, a little bit wrong with the things here, right? Because it's supposed to be more like this, more aggressive here, and then, like, the sock goes more here, right? But, like, why is it so hard to find some of these things? And to really dig for it. Yeah, like, I dug a fair bit to find what I found, and it still wasn't, like, enough, clearly. Okay, based on what you've seen, Bug, do you see the outfit better with this? I think I've done the scarf stuff a little long, but like, Or do I need to, I think I need to curve these a little bit more. Maybe. Like, turn this part more curved. Have it like that. Instead, and then I don't know, this part, like, yeah, maybe. I think I've gone more or less right with the design, keeping it also to Yawa. But yeah, did you saw my message about the thing we need a bug Yawa for, right? Because you also want to see it, right? You also want to see what we do with that one piece that she asked me to do as a joke, and just like the idea of what that will end up looking like, because it just looks so cool. It's not heels, it's just sneakers with a big heel to it. What? I didn't even realize that. The One Piece is real. Well, to be fair, the One Piece is apparently in the ocean. The One Piece was the friendship we made along the way. I hate it. Thanks. Man, like... have a 24-hour shift tomorrow. I'm not envious of you at all, Devil. Have a good one. Have good sleep, and I wish you the best with it. I genuinely, my heart goes out to you. It's a time and a half. My old Google Doc, the joke items I'll go through free time and send you some tomorrow just for fun. Hell yeah. I am definitely curious. Because that's just funny to me. Some of those already sound amazing. Why do they have belts everywhere? Okay, I think it's time to start doing the cleanup. Because belts. Like, it's one of those things of belts look cool, but like when you're doing design shit or like you're actually trying to like cosplay an outfit, you look at some of that belt stuff and you're like, what is wrong with you? I still love the one anime that was about that like girl that wrote fanfic about herself. And literally one of the plot points is the fact that she designed the outfits to be so fantasy no one can get them off. Like, it's a legitimate plot point that she went so beyond with it. Such a dumb anime that one was. What is the anime? Give me a sec. You're gonna have to wait for me to find it. Because it's a villainess one, because she gets reincarnated into her own world as the villainess of it. Which is why it's so funny. Where is it? Trying to find a villainous anime in my pile of anime I've watched is so hard sometimes. How long ago was it? It wasn't that long ago. I feel like it was relatively new. I'm gonna go through the list to find all the completed anime. Ah, here we go, found it. Tensei Akujo no Kuru Rekishi. The dark history of the reincarnated villainess. Kato, Konoha Sato has a dark history. After all, she spent her teen years writing self-indulgent fantasy romance fic likes her dark history. But since she's become, she's gotten older, basically she reincarnates as the villainess in this world and remembers the entire thing, but it is literally like her self-insert, Fujoshi level, like, ROM stuff. After, like, fully just going, I love all of these sorts of stories. I absolutely love villainous stories because they're just so trashy in the right ways. So if you ever want to watch villainous stuff, I'm probably a solid bet to get recommendations from, because for anime, I've watched like 90% of all villainous anime that has come out. Like, that's not a joke, by the way. Like, I genuinely watch almost all of it that comes out. Because I just love the concept so much. It's so trashy. It's like that and, like, generic fantasy isekai, man. Easy, easy watching. I don't have to use my brain. Oh my god, these guys got sucked into a game world? So original. Anyway, watch. Look, I like what I like. And I acknowledge that sometimes I just want to watch dumb stuff. I like retired hero stories. I like adoptive father stories. And there's a reason why I'm still dreading Pragmata, because I will have to play that someday, and I am going to probably die crying. You like big men and you cannot lie? Hell yeah, brother. Dude, why do you think I watch so much like Villainess and like shoujo stuff? I love it because it's got hot men in it. And I can watch the hot men dote over the main character and pretend to be the self-insert. I just need to pretend I'm a pretty princess. No, that's why I like the villainess stories, because they're normally, like, a badass, and I can at least go, like, hell yeah. I vibe with this character. I like big men and I cannot lie. In the good. You know, I just realized that, like, so much of about me is so contradictory. Because, like, I probably like drawing female characters the most. Like, more dainty female characters the most. Yet, not saying I dislike them, but, like, again, it's either androgynous or really hot men. Like, decent side thing. That's what I like the most. And when it comes to cooking, I'm best at baking sweets or, like, making sweet things. I really like sweet stuff. Why is everything I'm good at the stuff I'm not, like, so interested in? Why do I live as a contradiction to myself? Like, I can't draw someone like Leon Kennedy to save my life without so much work and references. But God, I would love to. Can you sweet treats? Well, I mean, if you come over, I'll make you some lollylog or something. Or maybe like a cheesecake. Got a bit of a ways to go though, so, you know. Start walking. See you in 8 weeks after I sneak into a cargo hold. A cargo ship. I feel like it's gonna be longer than 8 weeks. Went by Google, so an estimate. That's fair. I'll fix that hand up properly later. That looks very jank for now. Probably would be longer. I undoubtedly would say it'd be longer than that amount of time, especially nowadays. that. Oh, there we go. Who's getting arted today? Today, Binky, we're taking over the... No, Yala. She asked for another outfit from Enfield. So, I am obliging. We're doing the character Arcane from Enfield, which the problem is not actually that much clear art or assets about said character, so it's like a nightmare to try and find the reference material for it. But this is what we've got so far. Haven't played Enfield yet. It's a solid game. I don't play it anywhere near as much as like Yawa does. Partly because of time constraints. But it is a solid and fun game to play. Gacha games have a large variety in fashion styles. This game has mix, right? So a lot of it is very like futuristic sci-fi-esque designs. As you can kind of tell from what we've got here. But yeah, it's got variety. It's just a very cool visual style for a lot of what's going on. Do that for now. It's not quite right, but yeah. What do we think? Do we think that's cool looking for a baseline idea? Obviously needs a lot more work and hashing out, but I think we've kind of gotten a lot. That's what we're looking for. Never have the time to commit. Yeah, I also feel that a lot of the time. The only one I have that I play regularly is Star Rail, and it's because I can log it in for like 20 minutes before stream at most, get all my dailies done, and then log back out. And then when I have the time, I can actually like progress the story, progress around in the world. Because like one of the call-outs that I agree with this call-out, by the way, is that if you're logging into a game like daily or whatever, you just do the dailies and you log out and you never do anything else, you're not playing a game, you're maintaining an account. And I fully think that's a very valid thing to call out with something like these. But like Star Rail is just a really great game to just do that, and then you can go in and go like, I want to spend a couple of hours playing Simulated Universe or one of the other side things, or do an event, or do the story, and I'm like, it's great. Like, I'm behind as hell on the story right now, and I haven't caught up with some of the events at the moment. But I've still got like a week or two before I need to even be concerned with that. And I could also just early access the event. So I could just play it early. And it just means that I'm technically missing out on potential, like, story tie-in moments. Relics to specific days of the week. Yeah, it's stuff like that that quite quickly overtax the general player, and just it makes it not as fun for me if I have to log in to do very specific, like, because that's actually a very old gacha technique. That's not as much the case anymore. Like, I remember Azure Lane also had that, where like specific grinds were only specific days of the week. Return to a game. Yeah. Yeah. There is a pain with that sometimes. It's like, it's supposed to be a dopamine spike, but I just am like, can I get through this, please? Like, even, because I've been playing Hearthstone again at the moment recently, right? And even that game has a bunch of pop-ups anytime you log into the game. Which can get rather frustrating. I feel like I've got the character's uniqueness and Yawa in that together pretty nicely. I don't think I'm gonna do much better. Unless I go, like, really hard and try and do the character's, like, ponytail style. Which, to give you an idea, to those that haven't seen the ponytail of this character, just because of the model I've got here that I can work from, the pony style from the back looks like this. Wait, I'm gonna actually have to draw it on the side here because it's that long. So this is where it connects from the head. Like that. That is what the, like, back of the hair looks like, roughly. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little too elaborate for me to, like, justify doing, and Yawa doesn't really have the hair length to make that look right. So I'm just gonna have her with her ponytail that she has for, like, Fukon. Might have the, like, the wings from that specific race that they have on the head and the hair, just to, like, add to the design and make it feel like it's not just Gilby. It doesn't look as much like Gilby now, I have to say, and that's making me feel a bit better, because that was the concern I still had all the way up until what we've just done. Because I was still going like, it looks really like Gilby done that. But now it doesn't look quite much like as much like Gilby. Makes me feel better. Oh, take a moment, clear my mind. Clear your mind. Let the violence flow through you. What? Okay, so let's fix that hand, fix the ponytail, kind of fix those shoes as well, because they're a nightmare. Anything else I can really clearly see needs work? Oh, fuck. Why am I so tired? I swear I'm not actually that sleepy. Oh yeah, Bug, you weren't here earlier for the joke I made about the "Are we ready?" Were you? Are you ready? I'm gonna have to, like, either edit that together myself or just, like, get someone else to edit it for me, because it'd be fucking funny. Do you know that, like, one meme where it's that guy that's, like, really, really augmented up, and it's just, like, to that one, I think, Disney song? Where it's like, dun 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 dun. Are you ready? Are you ready? And it's like very much like a villain thing. I can't quite remember what it's from. But the joke was about just like when Malith sees a child and his parents are nearby, or an unorphaned child and their parents. They're just, are you ready? Are you ready? Because Devil made a weapon in his D&D campaign called the Orphan Maker that is, if target has, offspring, deals bonus damage. I played it earlier just as the joke. It was funny to me. Are we ready? Target has offspring. Yeah. If target has offspring, because it's the Orphan Maker. It's like they have offspring. Time to make those offspring. Not the. I'm gonna just quickly screen grab this so I can actually send this to Yava. I'm gonna show where you can grab this. Yeah, I'm feeling tired as hell today. Who would have thought that spending up till quite late last night and then waking up multiple times last night at early points in the morning, you'd be tired. Couldn't be me. Crazy. Strange correlation between not having sleep and needing sleep. It's so weird. I wonder if scientists have been studying this yet. Feel like there's something there. They could learn from it. Okay, and then we need a light gray. Darker gray to visualize these bits. Uh-oh. That's not closed off there. When there's like a slight lag, I'm like, I know that that's about to fill the entire canvas. That shouldn't fill the entire canvas. Did I miss another piece? crazy style dial. There's a chance that's about to do a canvas fill. Yeah, probably. Surely that's all of the spots that it could filter to the entire canvas. No. Oh, well, I'm really blind up. Yeah, so that was it. So that'd be like the rough coloring. Obviously, I am forgetting one key detail that does need to be added in. I fully acknowledge it, which is the tails. There we go. Like that? Something like that, maybe. Yeah. See, I think now it's a little bit more clear that it's not Gilby now, right? Like, if I put this without it being, like, said, I think it would be a little bit easier to tell it's not Gilby. Which is, like, the main aim at the moment. Don't think it looks like Gilbert. I mean, if I go back to this one, I can see it a little bit more. That it looked like Gilby. Obviously not as much, because this was like when we started and get closer to their thing, but like, the design I had for it at one point, it looked pretty... It looked similar enough that even, like, I would agree that it had a problem. It's the rough sketch, though. Yeah! But nonetheless, it's looking better now. I do find it funny. Okay, I have a question. What looks better? It this way, where it's kind of like a lying fall pose? Or... edit, well, roughly speaking, 90 degrees. I actually don't know which direction I like more. Because they both look quite nice. Hmm. 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 It's actually a really weird and hard one to pin. It's like, I like both for different reasons. It's actually really hard to decide. I don't know which one I like more. I just don't know which one I like more. And the 90 degrees. I think I think the thing is I like the other one, but when I look at it after looking at the 90-degree angle one, I like it less. Right? Like, I like both, but I like the original one less after looking at the 90-degree angle one. Which makes me lean towards the 90-degree one as well. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, that was the wrong way, right? No, that is clockwise, yeah. And now reset rotation. There we go. Now the canvas is set to doing it this way. Yeah, I think this is just the correct way to have it. Okay, now the question is, and I know this isn't quite fair because this one's in rough sketch, what do we like more, the Yawa in the arcane outfit, or Yawa in the punk style? That is almost done. Now you have the hard choice. What do we like more? That's not fair. Go on, Bug. Answer the question. I dare you. That's such a mean thing to do, I'm sorry. Different poses and different styles. I know. It's also different state of progress, different everything, right? Like it's so impossible to compare the two. I think the difference is that like this one just looks cool and the idea of it's awesome. Punk Yawa just makes like my brain go like, if I saw this character in high school, I would have fallen over head over heels for them, right? Like this is the girl that if she like came up to you in high school, you'd fold. Maybe you are a meanie. I would never be mean. How dare you imply I would be mean? To be fair, I could also add to the pile of comparisons and we get this one. Yeah, we're drinking tea. That I still need to finish this. I mainly need to just go through, do a clean up, and do the coloring. I still love this, by the way. I still love this style. I kind of want to sit down and practice the style more because it's so nice. What else have we got in the folder? We do have this one that I have, like, yet to finish as well. these days. But yeah. I have so many, like, partial designs, man. I need to finish so much. It's been your time to finish stuff now. That'd be nice. I still love how, because of, so, again, almost all of Yawa's art I have in my folder has Yawa at the front of it, right? Like, Yawa in the description of what it is. So, like, this is Yawa Arcane, Yawa Punk, Yawa Tea Drinker, Yawa, all that stuff. The only one that's not like that is the Buff Yawa drawing, which was this one that I still love is in my folder. Yo. Oh, Mukatta. Buff Yawa coming for your ways. Anyway. Maybe for an April Fool's Day we get, Yawa, like, you know that one Pikachu, like, buff Pikachu model in VR chat? We just get, like, a version of that and put Yawa's head on top. Y'all know about the buff Pikachu, right? You think we can, like, commission someone to make a version of buff Pikachu, but it's just Yawa? No, you know what it reminds me of is, what was the name of that anime? It's like, can you lift these dumbbells or something like that? It's the cute girls working out. I can't remember the name of it though. All I remember is the main dude in it where it's like, side, chest door, and he just flexes and the shirt goes from being like a normal person to the Hulk. But his head's still like the same normal person. And every episode was them like doing workouts and shit. It was so weird. Now that would be a funny one to get Yawa to do a dance to, and then it's just that in the middle of it. It's just does a flex and explodes into buff Yawa. I wonder how much work it would take for me to convince that to happen. Do I want to save any of these sketches? Not really. It's fun, but no. leave off with this one for today. Like I said, I'm feeling on the tired side, so I feel like hard, but it'd be funny. I feel like I have a way of convincing Yao to do it, but it'll take a lot of work. Yeah, I think I might finish up for today here, because I'm just like, I can feel myself like kind of slipping a little bit. So before I actually just fall asleep on stream, I think I'm going to go like send people away and rest. I wouldn't even say I'm like sleepy. I'm just like just a little off enough, eh? I'm gonna go raid Yawa, yell at her to go to bed, and then probably go to bed. Or quickly chat with her. We'll see how it goes. So, with that being the case, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Hope to see you again next time. Till then. Bye.